Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. For me, it's Wednesday, so that means it's plant care day. And I have a couple of updates on the tomato plants because last week I started propagating a couple more tomato plants. One of them did not make it, but the other two are, one is better than the other, and it's still kind of sad, but it's okay. So yeah, the propagating tomatoes, yeah, they've done better. It has like two leaves on it, but I'm excited to show you how they're doing. And besides that, I'm not entirely sure what's going on today. The majority of the day, I'm going to be taking care of my plants and getting them all fed and fresh water and everything. But right now, I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a little bit. I almost forgot to say something very important. Happy Thanksgiving if you're watching this the first day that the video is posted. And if you've already celebrated Thanksgiving, or if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving at all, if you just like are having a normal day today, I just hope you're having a good day. But now I am gonna get started taking care of my plants. But before I do that, I wanted to show you what they're looking like for the week. So this is the main tomato plant. Like I say, it's like the original, I guess, that I propagated that was closest to the base of the plant. This side over here is, this one is a propagation off of this one into the same container. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, this is the main tomato plant. This little one is Broken Branch and is doing much better. One of the tomatoes that I tried propagating did not make it, and this is the other one that I'm trying to propagate. It has like one healthy leaf way down there in the soil. Oh yeah, I added more soil to Broken Branch because it looked like he needed some. But yeah, the propagation doesn't look like it's doing too well. I think it will be, but right now it's not looking that great. And then over here is the other one that I'm propagating that yeah, doesn't look that healthy, but it is, the leaves that it does have are healthy. And it does have a couple of roots, but not that many, but the fact that there are a couple makes me very happy. And then these are the basil propagations that I have started from the plant that was outside. Yeah, the roots are getting super long. I'm not sure if you can really see too well, but yeah, they are officially doing very well, which is exciting. And this piece right here is mostly just holding them out of the water, so that's why that's there. And this is the tomato plant that I just trimmed way back, so that's why that one's small. This little one is the healthiest tomato plant at the moment, and it has a branch that's going way over here, but I can't trim it because it doesn't have any leaves closer to the base, so it's just kind of a silly little stem over there. But yeah, this is the most healthy tomato plant right now. And then this is my, I forget what it's called, orb something plant, and this little one is finally doing a lot better. I think I've figured out how to keep the leaves from browning, which is good because that was making me a little bit concerned. And then over here are the petunias, money tree propagations, and the zinnia flowers. The zinnias last week, as you know, were struggling with those bugs that I don't know how to pronounce, but I will write on the screen for you. Yeah, those ones were definitely having definitely having an issue with those last week, but it seems like it's okay. I'm sure there are still a few, so I'll treat them again for the bugs today, but much better this week. And then the petunias, I can't believe how healthy these little ones are. There are a couple flowers that are wilted in there, and I don't know if you can see, but the little one in the very back is starting to do a little bit better, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but it's okay. There you go, now you can see it a little bit better. And then this is my little money tree that I have propagated, and yeah, this little one all of a sudden is doing amazing. It's growing so many leaves, and I don't know why it's doing so well all of a sudden, but I need to trim these two petunias today just a little bit, mostly give them some water and food, but other than that they're okay. Of course I'll be checking all of my plants, not just those guys. I have like 50 of them, so I didn't obviously show you everybody, but yeah, those are the main plants that take the most amount of care, so I'm gonna get started taking care of those. The hydroponic tomatoes I'm gonna get started with first, and then I'll show you how they're doing afterwards if, you know, a lot has changed. But yeah, I'm gonna get started taking care of everybody. We just made the Thanksgiving food for the birds, their special treats. These are pine cones from our pine tree back here, and they have bird food on them with some peanut butter, and then I just hang them up in the tree so they can enjoy them. And then they also have a giant tray of food out here for Thanksgiving. It's something that I've done my entire life, so it's very fun. But I'm gonna get all this stuff hung up in the trees. There are 9 pine cones, so it's gonna take me a minute. Also, one last little trip to the garden to see little maple tree. This little one is going to sleep for the winter. It's right here. This is maple tree. I surrounded it with a bunch of the tomato stakes to make sure it'll be secure for the winter, and also a couple of flamingos. This one broke though, unfortunately, so it won't stand up. It doesn't have any legs, so every time I come out I just kind of have to like try and stand it back up. But yes, this was done purposely because I wanted to put it in a little secure space. But my little maple tree is going to sleep, and obviously the garden is done for the winter. Chives that are somehow still alive. I have no idea how, but they are. But I'm gonna head back inside because the ground is cold and a little muddy. And last but not least, I need to fill up their normal bird feeder. There we go. So I just realized I didn't give you an update once I finished taking care of all my plants, but I figured out a few things with the tomato plants. Also, these roots are so impressive how much they're growing, and I thoroughly cleaned this so it looks and feels amazing now. But this little one has severe root rot, which is not good. I had to cut off like 75% of the roots. Yeah, it's really bad. So I'm hoping that the little one will be okay, but I think because of that, that's why this little one hasn't been growing roots, because it's been in gross water. So I'll have to keep an eye on the water and make sure it's okay. And if it starts to get gross, I'll change it again before next week, because yeah, that's an issue. But I cut off most of the roots, so hopefully it can start regrowing healthy ones again. Because yeah, that was very, that was not good to see. The little broken branch over here is doing good, and it does look like this one's going to be okay. It doesn't look like it is, but it does look like the little one here is going to be okay. And this guy is super healthy. I didn't do anything to these guys. Oh, and I did, because you don't get to see this little one very often. This is my spider plant. It's usually hanging up in the window. That's why you can't see it very often. But yeah, I have it down because it needed some water today. And then these guys, again, look pretty much exactly the same as they did earlier. I just trimmed off a couple of wilted flowers, but otherwise they were good to go. And I did not see any bugs on the zinnias, which was so exciting. I was so happy to see that. But now that I am all done with everything today, it is finally time to get started knitting. And we changed the yarn color again today because it was oddly warm today. Like, it felt very nice how warm it was, honestly. I was very concerned that I was going to have a migraine because I get pressure weather change headaches, whatever those are called. It's just something that I have noticed that happens, and it's not fun. But I have figured out some ways to try and kind of stop that, at least, so that's good, and it seems to have worked today, or I just wasn't gonna get a migraine today anyway. I did wake up with a tiny headache, so I guess it worked. I don't know, but anyway, I am surprised that I didn't truly feel like any bad headaches or anything from the pressure change, because yeah, today was very surprisingly warm outside. It was very nice. It was honestly kind of the perfect weather to set up the little bird treats for Thanksgiving. I have done that pretty much every year of my life, and I kind of have to every year, and especially with little Derpy out there. He deserves all the treats. I didn't notice if anyone has been over there, like any of the birds obviously have been over there to get any of the treats yet. I kind of got extremely busy after Mom and I got those put together, and I hung them up, so I haven't noticed. I wasn't really like able to see them, but I'm sure someone at least had to have had something. But they have plenty of food now, because it's definitely going to be winter after today. Yeah, today I think was just a really random warm day before it becomes winter, because yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be absolutely freezing, and then next week as well it's gonna be like, I think we're gonna be using the blue yarn within the next few days. It's gonna be that cold, so going from the orange to the blue is kind of drastic, and I'm still kind of concerned that I might get a migraine, but hopefully not. But anyway, after what was the last thing I did? I think showing you the garden. Filling up the bird feeder, that was the last thing. I knew I did something else. So I filled up the bird feeder. I worked out, and then Dad and I put up a few more Christmas decorations. And then, yeah, I think that was it. But it was just very busy. I feel like there was more, but I can't remember right now. It was a good day before Thanksgiving. Ran a couple more errands too. It's been like one of those Thanksgivings where you have to go out and get one thing from like a bunch of different stores. You know how it goes. And last minute too, so it's kind of fun. And the string of turtles, by the way, that I hung up yesterday in the little container behind me, that little one is doing very well today. It hasn't dropped any of its leaves yet, which is always super exciting because, you know, when you repot things, they get a little bit stressed. So thankfully the little one is doing very well still. Hopefully it continues, but it seems to be liking the new spot, and it hasn't like shown any signs of being stressed from being put in a new container. So I'm very, very grateful for that. But anyway, I'm almost at the end of the first row here, so I'm going to continue on knitting this one and the next one, and then I will be right back to show you what the blanket looks like for today. Two things as I was knitting that I wanted to share. One was, I can't believe that we needed to use the orange yarn again, and we are like almost at the end of November. It should not be this warm with it being so late into the fall. And also the second is, I keep thinking that today is the weekend because, you know, it's kind of the holiday, and it's only Wednesday, so it's kind of annoying. My brain is just like all sorts of messed up. Today is like, it's Wednesday, and it feels like I keep thinking it's Sunday. So yeah, I'm very messed up on the dates. But this is what the new row looks like for today up close, and then far away. I need to be careful again because of the new little plant back there. If I just don't back up all the way, it should be okay, hopefully anyway. And also hopefully you can see all of the blanket for the year, because it's getting a little bit challenging to show you all of it with how big it is. But yeah, this is what all of it looks like. And that is going to do it for the video today, so I hope you enjoyed it. And as for tomorrow, I'm not entirely sure about any of this. Well, I know one thing. It's Thanksgiving, so I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing because it's Turkey Day. I didn't get a chance to play today, unfortunately. I did not have time, but I'm going to make time tomorrow because I have to play Turkey Day. I have all the ingredients, so I absolutely have to do that. That's going to be in the video, and after that, I'm hoping to also get a chance to put up all of my Christmas decorations in my room. I don't know if I will get a chance to, but I absolutely want to. It is time for Christmas, and I highly doubt it as well, but I'm really hoping to put together that sugar cookie gingerbread house castle thingy, whatever you want to call that. I'm really excited to put that together. So if I do all of those things, it will probably be a very long video tomorrow, so just a little bit of a warning that tomorrow might be really long. It also might not be. It might be normal length. I genuinely have no idea, but because it's gonna be kind of a busy, fun day for me, yeah, it might be a longer one. But anyway, as for today, I hope you enjoyed the video, and more importantly, I hope you enjoyed or will enjoy your day today, no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and if you are watching this on the day that this video was originally posted, happy Thanksgiving again, or just happy Thursday if you already celebrated Thanksgiving, or if your holiday's name is different. I forget. I know that there are other versions of Thanksgiving on different days, but I don't know the names of them. I am so sorry. But if you already celebrated that holiday, I hope you enjoyed it as well. And yeah, if you aren't doing anything today for anything, I just hope you have a good day no matter what. And if today is not the best, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. I hope you know how much I appreciate you, and I really enjoy getting to spend time with you every day. Just thank you so much for being here and watching the video and just like taking time out of your day, it means a lot. So just like truly thank you so much for everything. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Thanks again so much for watching. Bye. I'll see you later.